Good afternoon. My previous video, I kind of sort of complained about this year not being hot enough. Totally take it all back, okay? It is too hot at this time. So as we're riding through this little mini heat wave that we've got, I wanted to kind of show you the many years that some of my trees have been in the ground and the progress that they've made. I mean, in the very beginning, I mean, my house just like any house on the block, just the way it is. I mean, that's how I bought the house. So, yeah, I mean, shortly afterwards, made the decision to just put some of these tropical fruit trees in the ground and see what happens. And I mean, they grow for some reason. So wanted to show you, starting off with this one of the first carry store fruits I've got in the ground. Oh yeah, I mean this guy. So if you come here, this year again, it's been cool for some reason, and in doing so, causes these guys to kind of bloom late. But he is flowering and setting fruits. Whereas in previous year, I mean, this guy would have been like loaded with its summer batches of fruit. But hey, you know what? It is better than late. It's better late than never. So, oh yeah, I mean, this guy, he is well established. Very happy here. So yeah, I mean, here he is. I mean, we prune him back regularly every single year, actually, and just to maintain the desired shape. But this is what you can expect a mature starfruit tree in the Central Valley. One of the most productive trees ever. This guy, any given year, will be loaded with thousands, and I kid you not, this is like thousands, okay, because he fruits twice a year. So yeah, one of the very productive trees in the Central Valley. So now, going back here, actually, let me show you. So, another tree that I kind of want to show you the progress. Actually, two trees. The mangoes, the manellas specifically. Oh yeah. These guys. I mean, it really was, I mean, not that long ago that I put these guys in the ground. And I mean, I can't stress enough, but yeah, once they take off, they take off. I mean, I have not counted the amount of fruits, but it would not surprise me that I've got at least 100 fruits on this tree alone. Multiply that by 2 trees. Yeah, I mean, you just got to understand, most tropical fruit trees in their native climate want to grow quick to outcompete other trees nearby for resources. And this is the result when you put a mango tree in the ground. Yeah, this is typical. So yeah, now, right behind me, oh boy. See these, actually, let me see if I can get one for you. Look at that. See those pods? Size of a green bean at this moment. Those, when ripen and mature, those fruits will be about 1 foot long in size. Inside are the most delicious pops known to mankind. And this guy is just loaded with bean pods. Also not a very old tree, just been in the ground a year older than the mangoes. But oh yeah, a tree that really complements your other tropical fruit trees. I just can't stress enough, but the ice cream bean, it just does phenomenally well here. Just practically no protection needed. In fact, it actually is serving to protect other trees. Notice the full shade at this area right around this time of the day. And that's what some of these trees would appreciate in our crazy hot climate. So let's take you to the back. I wanted to show you some more examples. Yeah, I'm telling you, it is like hot. You probably can't tell, but whoa, but everyone's got the ACs blasting on right now. Side topic. You know, whoever named this wax jambu or wax apples really kind of missed the mark. I mean, like, why would you call it a wax apple or wax jambu? You know, in the fruits, I mean, in the vegetables world, we have bell peppers. Why not call this a bell fruit? Yeah. This complements the summer. And again, because of the cooler weather, the trees have kind of gone cuckoo in that it's pushing out new flowers. Yeah, this should not have happened. It should have only fruited once per season, but this year, I don't know, it's fruiting twice. Never seen it happen before. Yeah, I'm telling you. Hates the cold, but you know, it does okay. Oh yeah. All right. So back to the topic at hand. Another ice cream bean. In fact, one of the first tropical fruit trees that I've got in the ground. That guy. I know from this angle, it's hard to appreciate the overall size of it. But yeah, I mean, he actually got it from Amazon, not the rainforest, the online merchant. One of the first trees I got it actually out of Hawaii, a seller in Hawaii, for, I don't know, like $26. Put it in the ground. It did great in a short summer that we had. And then winter came, whew, it basically died down to the roots. Yeah, it was very sad looking. I mean, back then, this was all brand new to me. So it was very sad seeing a tree die because of the cold, or what I thought died. So in an effort to revive it, dug it out, put it in a container, made it come back for some reason. And then as it grew, decided to put it in the ground again. Yeah. And then the following winter, died down again. So it died twice, okay? And then that following spring, bounced back to life. And then since then, year after year, the cold's not even touching it. I mean, look at the size of it, okay? There's just no way that, a 25-degree temperature is gonna even make a dent against a tree. It is just like massive. And also, again, just like the one in front, very productive. Nitrogen fixing. So it's just one of those trees that's just like very beneficial. So in the Central Valley, with some pruning, and pruning you will want, that's kind of what you can expect for an ice cream bean. It is about the same height as my 2-story building now. It may get bigger, but I'm doubtful that it will get any bigger. It being that size, okay, smack right in the middle of my yard. So there's some strategic planning to it. You do not want this guy like next to your house. Speaking of another fast grower, Actually, I don't know if you can make it out from that angle, but immediately right behind it, okay, another fast-growing tree, the jamun, native to the Philippines. I want to say in the Philippines it's known as a duhat. But if you come here, it actually has been flowering and setting fruit for the past couple of years now. Let me see if I can find, oh, well, actually, if you come here, see that the fruits are a bit small right now. See that cluster of black grape-looking things for now? Well, anyway, yeah, it produces one of the most nutritious and best tasting fruits ever. Oh yeah, when it was in the ground, I mean, it's a big boy now. Also, notice, smack right in the middle of the yard. I do need to prune him some more. He's getting a bit out of control. But oh yeah, one of the fastest growing trees. Now, unlike the ice cream bean, okay, no protection needed. This guy actually thrives in the Central Valley's cold and heat. Takes the full sun without any issues. So let's move on to the yard here. Let's let you inside so I can close the doors because these animals will escape. All right. So coming down here, wanted to share this tree with you. An Etoya, although it was simply labeled as an Etoya when I got it from the nursery, I'm fairly certain he's a Gaffner. And if you look up there, right by the pergola there, see that single fruit? Yeah, and he's, well, that particular flower just happened to be self-pollinated, but he would definitely produce way more if I were to hand pollinate. And I really do need to come out here and hand pollinate the Etoya here. With hand pollination, it's practically 100% success. That said, though, a tactic that I've been using is instead of pollinating every flower, which there are going to be hundreds of them, don't do that. A tip is to pollinate the flowers closest to the trunk of the tree and be selective about the flowers that you want to pollinate. The reason why you want to pollinate the flowers closer to the trunk as opposed to, say, like the edge here, is the fruits generally are much larger near the trunk of the tree just because this is so close to the nutrient zone. So yeah, so one tip for you. Yeah, I mean, cold is not an issue with what most are known as the Etoya and the Cherimoya specifically, but this guy had no problems with the cold. And the heat. Good sized guy now. It's the camera really cannot pick it up, but my guess would be it's about 20 feet or so high. So now, immediately to its left, see this guy? What do you think these are? Loaded with fruits. Well, when I first got it, I was told that this was a lychee. It's not, which I'm okay with, because a lychee is not gonna be this productive, and it's not gonna fruit this early. But yeah, no, this is a Kahala Longan. Yeah, I mean, mistaken identity, but I'm actually glad that this was a Longan. Yeah, one of the most productive trees. Well, I shouldn't say that. When it's established, this is the amount of fruits that you can expect to get per branch. So now, speaking of Longan. The very first Longan that I put in the ground. He is fruiting. So the reason why he's kind of squatting like that is he actually died. Not because of the cold, not because of the heat. Well, because of the heat, not from the climate though, from the mulch. One summer, totally my fault, made the mistake of applying mulch in summer. And fresh mulch gets hot. So basically the roots were burnt to a crisp. And this guy basically died. I mean, I actually had cut him out because it was just so sad looking. But then later that year, as the mulch cooled down and after several months of it just doing nothing, it sprouted back to life. And here he is. Yeah. I mean, these guys are just very resilient, as with most tropical fruits. So now, the white sapote. Really, if you've not had a white sapote, and let me get to the side. This is perhaps, I mean, next to the anonas, maybe the world's best tasting fruits. Yeah, look at them. Of all places, I actually got this guy from my local Lowe's. Yeah, every once in a while, like right around beginning of summer, late spring, your local home improvement stores, mostly Lowe's and Home Depot, they actually do carry some tropical fruit trees. And I just happened to was able to get this guy. He's a Subel variety from Lowe's. Yeah, this is what you can expect in the Central Valley. Now, he will appreciate some shade. That's why I've got him back here. But, oh yeah, one of the slower growing trees, but they can get big, okay? That's why I've got him, you know, again, also right in the middle of the yard. So I'm expecting, you know, in the next 50 years from now for him to be, I don't know, maybe the same size as the ice cream bean there. But 50 years from now, that's a long time. So now, the mango. Oh, what the? So now this is how you know it's ripe. I did not get a chance to bag my Kyoto mango yet, but oh yeah, it's green and you can't tell, but it's soft. It is like ripe. I should make it a good habit of coming out here and feeling which ones are ripe to be picked. But look at that, free food. And best of all, unlike the hot water treated or irrigation treated mangoes that you normally would get from your supermarket, grown here in the Central Valley. You know what that means? The seed is going to be viable. Pop this guy in half peat moss, half sand in a container. It will take off. So, mango. I wanted to focus on this mango. Another Manila. Oh yeah. I find that with most Manila mango, they are unfazed by the summer and more importantly, by the winter. Put this guy in the ground, it just took off. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, he's been producing fruits for me every year. So very impressed with the Manila variety. So now, to my right, a black sapote. Unfortunately, he's unlike the white sapote. He's a sapote by name. He's a fraudster. He's actually part of the persimmon family. Produces fruits that are just basically chocolate pudding. I mean, Yeah, that's really it. Tastes like chocolate, looks like chocolate, same consistency as chocolate. Oh yeah. Now, the thing with him is he has a tendency to turn the foliage anyway, can turn a bit shade of black like this. This is indication that it was cold stress at one point. But yeah, that's why I've got him underneath the protection of the ice cream bean tree up there. So yeah, very impressed with this guy. Yeah, I mean, I'm surrounded. You know how hot it is? The recording instrument died because it got so hot. That's how hot it is. So last tree I want to talk about, okay? A citrus. I know. In the beginning, when I was a total noob, I killed, well, almost killed a citrus. A grapefruit. Yeah, I mean, this guy has, just like the Kahala Longan here, gone through a lot. In the very beginning, bad location. Since then, you know, luckily I was able to save it by removing it, container growing it, and then putting it in a proper location where there was some microclimate. And oh yeah, he's good now. No microclimate needed anymore. So I guess the story is when they're young or when they're newly planted, just like the Lancetium mango here, okay? In this area, had a big old clump of bamboo providing a shade to everything here, including this Lancetium mango. As soon as I remove it, oh yeah, it is gonna freak out. It is gonna burn. But then, once they acclimate, this is what happens. Look at that. Old leaves burnt because of the lack of protection. But then new leaves growing to supplement the old leaves. The new leaves are fine. These trees will adapt just like you and I. Yeah, once they find a footing, they do fine. And yeah, I mean, I've had just the best luck with growing tropical fruit trees. Once I've got a full understanding of microclimate, that is, and so much so, come here. I want to show you this. Well, actually, yeah, I'll show you this. Very cool. You throw food scraps in the ground, and out comes volunteers. Papayas. More papaya. This is food scrap. I just toss it in the ground and it grow. Look at that. Amazing, huh? Yeah. So, and now, the nice thing with papaya too is you do not need to wait. I mean, for starters, my recommendation, grow papayas from seed. Guess how old these guys are? And he's already setting flower. Him along with his buddy next to him, right behind him. They've only been in the ground since, I want to say, June. Yeah, it's already setting flowers. I mean, my whole purpose of growing these two here was to actually provide shade for the Canistel and so forth. It's done a very good job of it. Same with like the jackfruits. I wanted shade for everything else right around this area. Just because newly planted, you know, newly planted. So I wanted something to shade the nearby younger trees. And oh yeah, papayas, just plant a papaya. Trust me, no regrets. The only regret you might have is it may grow too big, as in too fast for you. So now, yeah, just that said, not every tree is going to be like a fast growing ice cream bean. Lychee, like one of the slowest growing trees. And I'm okay with him. He's fine. So now if you come here, this is where all the magic happens now for me. Just because I'm like completely out of space, I don't really go to the nurseries anymore. And instead, I've actually been kind of resorting to growing from seeds when possible, just because they do so well here. So imagine, okay, look at them. You know what these guys are? Oh yeah, these are the durian that I did a video last time, and practically 100% success with germinating them from seed. Yeah. Also look at that, isn't that cool? Just forget about the fruits for once. That alone is just worth the efforts of growing these. Like same with the jackfruit. This is all jackfruit seedlings. Yeah, I mean, this is like all jackfruit next to ice cream beans. Yeah, this little mini greenhouse is just nothing but just future plants that I've got that will be eventually in the ground. But yeah, once you've got the understanding of a microclimate, yeah, there is really, again, there's no reason why you can't grow these guys here. Yeah, it's gonna, take some effort, but I mean, I've got them going here. So, you know what? It's getting hot now. So let me end the video by just telling you. I mean, I know a lot of you guys grow like avocado. I mean, nothing wrong with avocado. They're one of like the easiest tropical fruit trees to grow in the Central Valley. Um, but I'm telling you though, like if you could grow avocado, you can grow mangoes, you can grow jackfruit, you can grow just about everything that I've got here. Uh, so anyway, yeah, I just imagine 10 years from now, 20 years from now, I mean, the next generation is going to come by and look at this and just be just wow, because I mean, it all started here. Uh, I mean, again, if I can do it, I mean, there's no reason why you can't do it if you've got a similar growing climate. All it takes really is just some patience, consistency, and some understanding of what the trees need. So, all right, have a good afternoon.